Guys, were you ever evil? All right, we all love being evil, even if it's just a little bit. But the manga I read took it to the next level. How to Live as a Villain. This manga is actual good representation of evil done right. And it's going to get a score of 8.5. Now, should you go read it? Yes, actually. I recommend it to everyone who loves the power dynamic that evil people give. And, the twisted mindset and how they're able to accomplish stuff by using, abusing, mistreating others. That's the type of book this is. Now, this book, go read it. I have a couple complaints, which is it's a common complaint, sadly, which is they start rushing the end. Right? I'm telling you, it has I think 199 chapters. I just finished reading this yesterday. Give me a second to remember, but I think it has almost 200. And 190 of those chapters are perfect, perfect, perfect. Build up, foreshadowing, everything is done perfect. But those last 9 chapters, it took a nosedive. I'm not gonna lie. It actually ruined it in a way, but I still recommend it because the whole build up was worth. That alone is worth it. It's a good story. The humor's there if you like it, but I feel like it's worth reading. Boom, that's my review. Now we're into spoiler territory. All right, spoiler territory. Guys, what is this ending? Yo, the whole Ellie betraying everyone. Okay, cool. But it didn't show the lead up to that. I feel like that's something we wanted to see, right? His whole fourth awakening, it was just dropped on us last second. Like, that's not how you do good writing. Like, you don't do it in like, oh, by the way, fourth awakening complete. Like the third awakening was such a big, huge event where we saw him sacrifice learning power for short-term gain because that's just how person he was, right? He wanted to get stronger now as quick as possible, and he didn't really have time to grow, and because everyone else was just catching up to him in their growth of their rate of growth. So that whole arc was perfect to me. It was perfectly told. But the fourth awakening was just skipped over. And another thing which I felt like they forgot is uh Arvin, I think is how you say it, and Jack, they should have been through a fourth awakening too. Like he was obviously when the gods were talking about like who was possibly gonna win, they were talking as if these two people were like already ahead of him, right? And he in a way had to catch up. And he had to like be smart and do all this, but in the end fight, he was like evenly matched the whole way, and he didn't use as much tricks as I wanted. And all right, this is another gripe I have. His sword, like if you hit 10 times, they lose 10% HP. It was too strong. They should have nerfed it, or they should have like he should have got it in a better way because I feel like they just gave it to him. Um, so I really didn't like that part where his like power spikes were just too sudden and big, and they didn't feel earned. Like he should have stole it off somebody or something. Um, I did like how the kid in the end sided with him instead of Ellie because Ellie was using him because she had the drugs, right? The mind altering thing. That reveal was perfect. I loved it, right? And how the main character just loved him for who he was. I love that part. Oh, that was a beautiful reveal. But I feel like the stuff, that whole like ending wasn't good. And then the whole trial that was stupid to me, right? They should have just and the fact that you're telling me Jack Efron revived and went on trial. No, he revived full HP, full mana. He's evil too. I feel like he's the type of person that will just rush right back to the battlefield, right? and try to kill him, right? And then I felt like that could have been more, but in the end, I feel like it was rushed, and I really didn't like the ending. Um, but everything leading up to it was done so well, beautifully. It was really good. And who made this? Give me a sec. Gamsack. I felt like it's a situation which is sad to say we see often, where the creators like kind of rush to end it. Um, I would love to see this become an anime, but it runs into the problem where like many anime they skip over crucial points, and I think they won't be able to tell the story as well as I want it to be told unless it's like 3 seasons. All right, so there's nothing about it becoming an anime, but if it was to become one, that's how I like it done. And another flaw the story had overall was the whole gods thing. Um, I felt like it should have been fleshed out more. Like we should have seen different gods, more of them like cheating in a way. Like, oh, let's do this event. Like the whole Loki leaving his book there, I thought it was good, and I wish other gods did it and they're like more manipulative. Like, oh, I gave my guy an extra life because it would make it more fun, right? Like stuff like that to like get the advantage. But I feel like in the end, the whole gods thing was kind of redundant. Like, I feel the story doesn't change much if we remove them, right? Like, like not even if we just remove them. Like, if we never saw them, right? Like the whole text to speech things that like other ones do, like omniscient reader, I think that they do it, where it's just like text bubbles. That could have been better in a way because I felt like they were trying to make like the gods bigger than they actually were. But yeah, I mean, I'm still a little like jaded. Maybe my review will actually go lower, but I'm still mad right now because of the ending. I just finished reading it yesterday actually. But all right, that's where I'm gonna leave this. Hopefully, the writer continues to do more work because I actually loved reading this one. And it's good to read a series that finishes for a change. A lot of everything is open ended, and some people are afraid to finish series, like, because they don't want to end up like this. But at least he was like brave enough to, I guess. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, actually. Like, let's talk about this one because it left me a bit disappointed. So, yeah, final rating 8.5. See you guys.